Hello, Collective Consciousness. This is Nicole Marie, your astrologer and transformation coach, and this is your March forecast for 2019. Now, I'm just going to go over some of the major astrological aspects happening and what the moon cycles would be doing for the collective consciousness. As you know, I love living my life by the moon. I do moon work with clients and groups. And this is the time where the moon is really important because the lunar nodes are in Cancer, and this is all about living your life more with a divine, soulful purpose. And since you're here, you've already felt the shift. Because you have been drawn to working with the moon or you're curious about astrology, this is your time. And this is why you're here to learn a little bit more. So, I want to begin with, we are already Mercury, the planet of communications. How we listen to our intuition is currently in its shadow period and will go direct on March 5th next week. And then the very next day, we have a new moon in Pisces, along with Uranus moving in Taurus. Wow, what does this all mean? And the sun is in Pisces. So we are really accessing our emotional worlds. We are accessing our imaginational realm. And we're also learning about our subconscious patterns, past life traumas, childhood wounds that are getting in the way or blocking us from really embodying a new life, a new story. So this new moon in Pisces is really looking at where have you claimed victimhood in your own life? Where are you blaming others for your current life situations? Where do you have certain triggers or traumas around other people's actions? Now, you can't change other people. And all you really can do is change your relationship or change your perspective of those people, of those situations. And this is what this new moon is really calling forth. And because Mercury is in Pisces and it will be in retrograde, this is a time of going back, of redoing, re-editing, reforming. And Pisces, since it's really talking about our subconscious and our belief structures, there's going to be a lot of things that come up. And when I say things are coming up, it means emotional or memories or sensations in the body that you haven't felt for so long and now they're there. What they're asking is to be healed, to give attention to them. And often those wounded parts of ourselves are that inner child that got rejected from friends on the playground or were tormented by siblings or parents. We all have a responsibility for our own wounds. Chiron is in Aries. No one else can help us. It is the hero's journey. And this is where we're learning to become our own medicine, to become our own shamans and priestesses and witches, for us to come alive to our own healer. Pisces is the healer. But in order for us to embody that healer and to know what to heal, we need to go into those wounds, into that, what we could say, that victim part of ourselves. And this is where we can call in a new direction. So new moon Pisces is really establishing, perhaps new emotional boundaries. Perhaps you want to work on or focus on an old creative project. Remember, this is not a time to start new projects. This is about redoing, re-editing. And so this new moon in Pisces is a chance to step into the old life with a new belief structure in order to heal. So past life regression therapy, hypnotherapy, meditation, doing some inner work is all about March. Then we have a full moon in Libra right on the spring equinox. As soon as the sun goes into Aries, we have his alchemy point, which is Libra, and this is a time where we finally feel like we can leap forward, where we can trust our intuition. Mercury will be out of retrograde by the 25th, so again, there's still confusion on who we are, what we're doing. It's springtime. It's time to say yes, but yes to what? Do we have to take this huge leap and change everything that we are? Or can we change slowly into our new journey? Because on that March 6th, Uranus went into Taurus. We experienced this last year on May 15th, and this is showing, wow, what needs to be destroyed in order to be recreated. Now, when I say destruction, I don't mean, killing something or saying no, or, we can't, using the sword and cutting it all off, no more, never more. It's about integration. It's about looking at what doesn't work in our current system, in our current life, and how to build a new model. Because I really have this strong belief that we need to stop destroying the shadow in us or destroying the other aspect of us, because we are in a polarity universe. Our third dimension is looking at us, them, we, one, are. And this is a time to really look at what is theirs is mine. How do I heal me? So if you want to change something in your life, change you. If you want to get to know someone better, know you. You need to understand who you are in order to grow, in order to heal, in order to empower. So this Uranus in Taurus movement is looking at what no longer works. Like literally, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to keep struggling with my financial ambitions. Maybe instead of being an entrepreneur, I need to work for a company. Or instead of working for a company, I need to go do my own thing. It's really time to look at what does not work and rebuild a whole new structure. It's 7-year cycle. So don't expect it to just be like that, where I have a new idea and now it's going to happen. It takes time to progress. It takes time to evolve, as we know. As our current climate crisis, we've known this for far too long. And now it's becoming the biggest subject of all, but we've known it all along. So this restructuring takes time. And now we're doing something about it, right? So in every process of creation, there's the different phases. So understand that you'll be in the beginning phase to this new cycle, and it'll be 7 years. So even this new moon in Pisces is a good time to kind of look at, how is it that you want to have a new business plan? What would be a 7-year cycle in this next life? So my dears, the card that I pulled for this month is the Star card in Tarot. And the Star card is all about the goddess. It's all about the divine feminine. And what is the divine feminine? A lot of, we associate it as this all-encompassing, all-woman, all-emotional, all-everything. The divine feminine is one that is her own tantric lover, the one that receives and does. The one that sees both sides of every situation, that removes judgment from the other and looks at how can she change and embody herself. But she does allow for self-care, which we are all needing to do more of. Because unless we want to change something, the self needs to be empowered and needs to evolve. So there's a little wisdom for your March astrology and what you're working with this month. So as you know, I love doing moon work, and I offer new moon and full moon sessions, group sessions, one-on-one, where we look at your personal chart, where we see how we can create ritual for you in your life. to transform, heal, and empower. I also offer weekly moon scopes, so you can look how the moon is influencing your weekly experience. So if you want to know more, contact me at www.inner-doorways.com or email me at innerdoorways@gmail.com. And until then, be brave, dear hearts, for we are in a time of great transformation. And until then, just know that I am a message away. Blessed be.